me. Want a banana?
Not so fast.
Baroness!
Now, why would you want that disgusting fruit when you can have a delicious chocolate bar?
But Baroness, I'm diabetic.
Oh, well, then don't just have one. Have 8, child.
Well, if you say so. Baroness, I don't feel so good.
Well, that's because you're having a diabetic seizure.
And now I know how to take advantage of people with disabilities.
And knowing is half the battle.
Wow. She just left. It's 11 again.
It's 11 again. So, but you know what? She might come back in after the cigarette. So we're okay.
We have a few unfamiliar faces.
George. Murad. Jenny. I mean, you've heard of Jenny on the show before because we always have like lots of really nice food here on the set. And it's always catered by like this great chef in Windsor.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of, I got a little something to thank you. I had this down my pants. It's a gift, actually, for always catering our show.
Dude, that's awesome.
This is drum roll, yes?
Oh my god!
It is
a Batman thing above Bob. It's a handmade.
It's a Bat Boy.
There you.
Bat Boy.
And
you like it?
It's awesome.
And hold on, and keep looking in the box. There's also a contract for you to cater for the next 3 years. Compliments of the Comic Book Syndicate. It's nice. It's nice to have you on the show. Quick update: we were voted best show once again, the local show by George Michael and Wham
Magazine.
Wham Magazine.
Right.
And
George
we
Michael.
don't want to keep harping on the same thing.
Our competition, but
we have lost a little bit of the viewing audience to you, me, and Korn once again.
Yes.
Do we?
You can roll the clip right now.
Welcome to today's episode of You, Me, and Corn. There are typically 4 types of corn: dent corn, flint corn, flour corn, and waxy corn.
I don't know what they got that we don't got, but whatever.
They have corn.
I mean, it's
that's true. We don't
I'll
have
do that again. I got this all night.
okay.
Okay.
Should we keep it going? Okay.
Sure.
So we picked a not typical comic book to review. Yes.
Recommended by Murad here.
It's
Murad?
a very, very cool comic. It's called The Killer. It was released on Archaea Studio Press. It's a book that was originally released in France and Belgium on Casterman Press, which is a comic book publisher based out of Europe. And it's a 5-volume story about an assassin who is going through some seriously bad mojo, is the way they describe it. And so he's been pent up in an apartment for weeks trying to make a kill, and it hasn't happened, and he's starting to kind of lose his mind. And it kind of follows this assassin, everything he has to go through making this hit, and the fallout from making this hit and everything that happens.
So it's appropriate for small children.
Definitely.
All ages.
No, this is a book for adults, and actually, as I said, this is a book that's widely respected in Europe as one of the best kind of noir, gritty, hard-boiled kind of assassin, mobster type stories.
I read it. I thought it was excellent. What did you think? Yeah.
It was awesome. Like, I mean, for one, I have to say the artwork in it was phenomenal. Like, I really appreciated that much of it. The story, like, I think it could be translated into a movie like that. reminded me of the movie The Professional.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
The Professional,
Genre,
not
no?
only genre, no French and
Yeah.
everything, but the storyline itself, everything about it, like just how this one little mistake that he made kind of just snowballed.
You don't have to give it
And,
away for everybody. Like, who's gonna read the book now? Like, who's gonna
Sorry.
I don't even want to read it. Forget it.
Well,
Okay.
it's a really cool book because, I mean, even the first issue takes place entirely inside this apartment that this killer, this assassin is held up in, waiting to make a kill, and he's kind of just, the whole issue is all about him kind of losing his mind and trying to battle against just being bored. It kind of shows you another side of being an assassin.
The
It's
downside.
not, yeah, the downside of killing people, I
Besides
guess.
just killing people. Besides that.
Okay. No, I read it. I thought it was. Sometimes I didn't like the art, but then other times, like the chase scenes and stuff, it really came through. I think the art is actually excellent, and the story is something else. I mean, to get inside this guy's head.
Thumbs up. You recommend this book?
Definitely, I recommend this to any person who's a fan of the film noir genre, of assassin, hitman type stories.
Yeah.
The Professional is a perfect
Amazing
example.
movie.
Or
Amazing.
The Jackal, or The Day of the Jackal.
Day of the
Movies
Jackal.
like
The
that,
original
really.
was awesome too,
Films
yeah.
that get inside the head of the assassin, of the killer. And actually, the first time I was on this show, it's a strange coincidence, we covered Scud, the disposable assassin. So
Yeah.
obviously I have some sort of connection
This is your thing. That's your thing.
assassin
It's not a
stories,
coincidence that
yeah.
you're wearing all black. That hat, the hat actually pulls down and goes into a ski mask.
Yes.
Jenny, yes?
Definitely. Highly.
I recommend it highly. Absolutely, it's a great comic, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of them.
And quickly before we go to break, what does your shirt say?
I made this shirt especially for you guys because I'm a big fan of the show.
Come on.
Who isn't?
Yeah,
All these
exactly.
guys.
And we're losing audience, and we're losing audience to me, you, and Corn.
See, it's I Heart
Yes.
Dana Gorge. So it's you,
What is that?
Danny,
Yes.
Mike, and George, even though
I don't see
he's
the
not
mic in
here.
there. I
George.
see Danny, I see George.
Dan Ike.
Dan
Ike.
Ike.
That is sweet, thank you.
And where the F is George? When we have
Here in
such a great
spirit.
shirt. Actually, we can show maybe after the break what the shirt says on the back.
Yes, I made it extra
It's
special.
what?
Sneak
Fuck
preview.
you, comic books.
Take that out. All right, let's go to break, boys.
Thank you to
And
Murad
gal.
for coming during his shift.
Oh.
And that is your award.
Hi, I'm Duncan McGregor. I'm at Club Alouette. We're at Comic Book Syndicate Assemble. Thanks for coming out.
Vroom, vroom.
Hey, I don't have a truck like that.
You can play with mine.
Not so fast, kids.
Baroness!
Sounds to me like you are sharing, and that is a no-no.
How can she play with my truck?
Well, she can't. Isn't that funny?
I guess.
Good, then let's laugh at her together.
Now I know how to make someone feel like complete crap.
That's right, and knowing is half the battle.
Cobra!